Hello and welcome to our coverage of this year's World Figure Skating Championships. The action taking place in Japan this week. It's been a year since the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang when the world's very best jumped, span and twizzled their way to the podium. It really was a showcase of the very best skating has to offer. Yeah, what an incredible set of performances we enjoyed in Pyeongchang 12 months ago. And sadly, no trip to Japan this time for Robin Cousins and myself. So we've been watching the action from the World Championships back here in the UK. And this year we've been joined as well by two skaters who were part of that phenomenal Olympic competition a year ago, Penny Coombs and Nick Buckland. Thank you so much for joining us. So, Robin, I'll ask you a question about those Olympics first, because it was a very special competition, wasn't it? The best we've ever seen.
Across the board in all disciplines, we saw some of the greatest skating ever, and all disciplines took singles, pairs, ice dance to that next level, and that's what we're looking forward to now as the cycle starts again, ready for Beijing. We
finished today's programme with the ladies' free skate, and at the Olympics it was a battle for gold between the Russians, with Alina Zagitova eventually coming out on top, beating Evgenia Medvedeva, the favourite really for the title. And do you think we're going to see a repeat of that battle here?
There will definitely be a battle, because neither of those girls are going to step onto the ice without an agenda, and for both of them it's going to be a medal. But neither of them have had the particularly good season. There have been changes for Medvedeva in terms of coaching. They've both grown. They've both had to deal with growth spurts and dealing with becoming women on the ice. They've had pretty bad seasons technically in terms of competitions coming along. Neither of them are on a podium at the Russian Championships, and yet here they are, still at the World Championships, favourites for medals. Who gets which colour? We will wait to see.
Well, here's how it stands after the short programme. The top 24 are given the chance to skate again, and it's Загитова leading the way. She's 6 points clear of Kaori Sakamoto in second, with Kazakhstan's Elizabeth Tursunbayeva in third. Rika Kahira missed one of her triples, which put her way back in seventh, so she's got it all to do. And great news for Great Britain's Natasha Mackay, who made the free skate for the first time at a World Championships. Shot. And here is our current leader, Alina Zagitova, the Olympic champion, the 2018 European champion. 3 Grand Prix gold medals already this season, and this for her first world title.
Triple toe loop. Nice triple salto. Second double axel. backwards triple loop combination. Triple flip, double toe loop, double loop.
Well, the girl in the tutu we saw win the Olympics 12 months ago has been on quite the journey, but she is back to her world-beating best. That's got to be enough for the gold medal, doesn't it? She already had 5 points plus in hand.
Brilliant.
In the lead.
Brilliant.
And that is going to be the World Championship for Alina Zagitova.
And so good to see her back in control of her performance. And getting the elements correct. It's taken a season, but if that's what it takes, that's what it is. And that performance is worthy.
See what the score is. 155.42 and the gold medal. Alina Zagitova of Russia will add the World Championship title to the Olympic title she won 12 months ago in Pyeongchang. For Elizabeth Tursunbayeva, and she moves up from bronze into silver. Alina Zagitova is the champion, and Evgenia Medvedeva has fought her way back onto the world podium. So, as expected, it was a fight between the Russians for gold, and Zagitova coming out on top yet again. What did you make of that performance?
No, it's fantastic. I mean, Medvedeva said in the press conference afterwards, you know, that was for all the critics that counted them out, both of them. She said, you know, medals speak for themselves. So, you know, it was really nice to see them both come out and, you know, deal with the pressure and really deliver.
I think they both make each other better, to have that competition between them as they've grown up and at the Olympics and now continuing to the World Championships. I think they'll always push each other, and I think it's nice to have that rivalry.
Yeah, and they've got a raft of teenage Russians coming up pushing them behind. It's frightening, that is. Yeah. And what else was frightening, we saw the first quad landed in senior women's competition for Tursunbayeva.
Yes, I don't know how frightening it is, because they are there, whether we like it or not. The juniors are doing them. But it's been, you know, we've been thinking about triple axels with Kahira. We've been working with women doing triple axels at the Olympics last year in Pyeongchang with Nagasu. Here we are now, the first quad. You know, this is, again, the future of women's figure skating, and now saying whatever the boys can do, we can do as well, of course. And let's see what happens with the future with that. But Tursunbayeva, well done for you for coming into that mix, because I don't think anybody was expecting it.
No, moment of history. Alina Zagitova back to her world-beating best.
Quad Salchow.
That's history made.